So when you're going through these, because to me, get to that inspiring position, you've got to be able to work through the struggles.
Yeah.
And
Big time.
I reckon that the struggles, like, we're never taught really how to deal with them. Like, generally, most of our parents don't know how to do it, and we're not taught it at schools.
That's right, yeah.
So how did you figure that out? Like, what were some of the struggles that you overcome, like in them probably teenage years, or maybe a little bit early, and how did you overcome them?
That's a good question, man. So, looking back at the main thing that affected like my whole life, it still does now, like, was worrying about what other people think.
Yeah.
You know, we all do it, you know, to different levels, whatever, and it gets us doing stupid things, gets us missing out on things, whatever. And even when I was younger, like, I was this big kid, overweight, and I wouldn't go to swimming carnivals and camps and all that sort of stuff because I didn't want to be seen without my shirt on. Like, I had those worries. So later on, those worries got bigger and bigger, and hanging around people where, you know, worrying about what they think can affect it in the bad sense. That's what started to affect my life, you know, big time. So I was doing things that I shouldn't do and whatever, just to impress these people. So I realised that, coming to the realisation that that's what was affecting my life, these worrying about what other people think, and realising that is the first step towards letting go of it.
Yeah.
You know, don't get me wrong, I still stuff up now, I still do stupid things now because I worry what other people think or don't do things, whatever. But realising that was the first step, and I realised that through, you know, a few factors. Obviously, just awareness and having a look at my thoughts and having a look at my actions and sort of tracing them back. But also reading.
Yeah.
Getting into some reading. I mean, I've had the question people ask, how you were this big thug. What were you doing reading a book? And Eckhart Tolle, in particular, like The Power of Now. But I was given that book by a friend of mine who he had realised the ego-based life I was sort of living. And I started reading it and whatever, and I didn't get it at the start. It was just a bunch of mumbo jumbo at the start. You know, I was just blowing my mind, whatever. But after, you know, it was about a 6-month process. After a while, I read it and I got it. I started, you know, like, looking at my thoughts and looking at my actions and realising why I was doing things and realising those actions I was taking wasn't me.
Yeah.
So the struggle was of getting through that, worrying about what other people think and trying to be somebody I wasn't.
Yeah.
And after getting through that and releasing all that bullshit and just being myself,
Yeah.
that's where I've released those struggles.
Yeah, right.